How much did I make during my first month of monetization on YouTube? So I have made... Hi everyone, my name is Anna, and today I'm going to talk about my YouTube journey, the monetization process, and my thoughts and advice that I think I can give to other small YouTubers who are on the same journey as me. And I'm going to tell you exactly how much I've made in my first month of monetization. This is the kind of thing that I really wanted to know when I first started my channel, because you know the big YouTubers who have millions of subscribers, you know that they're making huge amounts of money. We know this, but the people who have just started and they're just starting to make money, exactly how much is that figure? I really wanted to know. I was always so curious. There's not that much information out there, and it differs wildly from person to person, obviously. And I just want to make content that's either fun or can be of some value to people. So, and I know everyone's curious, like to know exactly how much people make in their first month of monetization. So, and I just want to share this information to anyone who is starting a YouTube channel, or you've started and you just want to know exactly how much you make. So to talk about my own YouTube journey, I uploaded my first video to YouTube in the last week of May. And I started at obviously 0 subscribers. And then I reached 1,000 subscribers within 3 months. And then I was lucky enough to get monetized last month. So I got monetized on the 13th of October. Today is the 12th of November. So it's basically been 1 month. And I'm going to tell you at the end of this video exactly how much I've made. So I was looking through my YouTube studio this morning, and I realized I made a community tab post on the 13th of October saying thank you for 2K subscribers. Today is the 12th of November, so 1 month difference. Today I am currently at 11,826 subscribers. Obviously, I know the reason for this growth, and a lot of you have discovered me through the Uncle Roger reaction videos. And I can tell you from that first reaction video alone, I gained 3,420 subscribers just from that video. So this is what I want to give advice on to other small YouTubers who are trying to grow, trying to make money. As small YouTubers, you have no chance of getting noticed. The algorithm does not help you at all. And this is just me speaking from my personal experience, and it might not be correct, but this is how I feel. Because I've only felt very recently that the algorithm is actively helping me out and pushing out my videos and recommending them to people. Reaching 100 or 1,000 subscribers is the hardest part. It really, really is. I gave up on sleep to try and promote myself constantly, trying to comment on everyone else's channels, trying to be on Facebook, Reddit, wherever else. It's an exhausting process, but it's something you just have to do when you're a small YouTuber, because YouTube is not recommending your videos, I promise you that. When I was at 1K subscribers, I could see in my analytics that external sources were the biggest factor in getting people to watch my videos, so other platforms, not on YouTube. But now when I look at my analytics, most of my views come from suggested, recommended videos or browse features. So YouTube is actively helping me. So my advice to small YouTubers is that you have to make content that is highly searched. So for example, before I made my first Uncle Roger video, I was trying to do like K-pop stuff, Blackpink, BTS, because it's very popular and I genuinely love K-pop too. So that did help me get views, and I was growing quite nicely. But obviously the Uncle Roger videos propelled me. It like really helped my growth. And then I really started to feel a YouTube algorithm is actually helping me out. So make content that people are actively searching for. And then once you're in YouTube search, how are you going to compete with everyone else who's made a video on the same topic? Well, then you compete with your thumbnail, your title, and your description and tags, I guess, to some extent. But your thumbnail is the most important. It's 90% of why people click on your video and actually watch it. It doesn't matter if your video is really good. If nobody's actually clicking on it, then you're not going to grow at all. And I have made a previous video on how I reach 1,000 subscribers where I give a lot of YouTube advice. So if you haven't watched that, go watch it. I don't want to like be redundant and repeat the same things, but thumbnail, I really have to stress the importance of it. I really think people click on your videos more if it's a close shot of your face rather than if it's a really far away shot of some person's body or whatever. Lighting also, when your thumbnails, please good lighting, and in your videos too. Lighting can make you look 10 times better. So shine it directly onto your face. I have a ring light and I like to have a natural light setting as much as possible rather than like really warm. Honestly, when you're looking your worst, when you're looking the most tired, lighting can save you. So invest in good lighting. Really sell your thumbnail to the best of your ability. So if I give examples from my own channel, my get to know me 40 random questions tag video, I did that video as just a one-off and just to thank my current subscribers at the time when I had reached 5K. But I just didn't think anyone else in the YouTube space would watch that. I only thought it was going to be my current subscribers would watch. But that video is now at 31,000 views. I gained 518 subscribers from that video, and it has a click-through rate of 8%. And YouTube says an average click-through rate can be anywhere from 2% to 10%. And that video was at 8, which is quite high. And I really think the only reason why people clicked on that, especially if they didn't know me at all beforehand, why would you click on that 40 random questions of someone you don't know? I just think it must be the thumbnail. People really like that thumbnail. So really, thumbnails and titles are 90% of the game. Titles. Think in terms of SEO. Think about what you would type into YouTube search if you were searching for something. So for my travel vlogs, I titled them what to eat in Barcelona because that's something that people would actually search for. And 48 hours in Amsterdam. So I titled them like this instead of saying my trip to Barcelona, my summer holiday to Amsterdam, because people are not searching for things like that. So for the titles, instead of making it about you and your life, think in terms of the search engine. Try to really rephrase it with keywords that people would actually put into YouTube search. As small YouTubers, you really do have to be competing for search all the time. When you get slightly bigger, you can just push out videos that can be slightly more personal and you have an audience at that point, so people will watch. But unfortunately, when you're trying to grow and you're trying to get noticed, you really have to think in terms of the search engine and how you can use that to benefit you the most. And I have said this in my how to get 1,000 subscribers video, but I really have to stress it once more. Your videos always have to have some sort of entertainment factor, even if your channel is mostly educational and you're teaching people things. I think all videos should have an entertainment factor because you have to show your personality, you have to be charming in some way, try to make jokes if you can, or make funny edits. If you're just sitting there giving really valuable information, which is nice, but you're just lecturing people, you're going to see a slower growth than if you try to incorporate some sort of entertainment factor with it. So for example, there's a guy called Graham Stephan on YouTube, and I first discovered his channel on the side, like suggested videos. And the first video that I watched of his was when he was critiquing like how a waitress spends her monthly salary, because he is a real estate guy. He makes videos on finance, money, and how to save money and all of that. And he was critiquing this waitress's monthly salary, and he was doing it in such a funny way. He's a borderline comedian, to be honest. He's really funny. He has a recurring joke about iced coffee. His channel has blown up like crazy. Although his subject matter is all about finance, he presents his content in a really funny way, and he must have such a high CPM. I'm guessing he's making 6 figures monthly from YouTube. If you're an educational channel, really try to incorporate some sort of humor or entertainment factor. Show your personality, smile. A lot of people have complimented me on my accent because I guess it's weird to see a Korean girl speaking British English like this. But I guess that's something that's like quite unique to me, and that might entice people to stay for more videos. So YouTube is show business. Part of the entertainment factor is how you look as well, I think. So I spend just as much time getting ready, working out and watching what I eat, because I really think it's important. Be personable, be likable, and also engage with your audience. I try to still reply to all of my comments as much as possible. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up for, but if you have a YouTube channel and you have 500 subscribers and you're not replying to your comments, literally what are you doing? Like, these people took their time out of their lives to comment something on your video. You have the time to at least acknowledge them, you know? Give back to your audience, and then you'll build a community and a fan base, like a group of supporters that will actually support you and like you as a person. So yeah, all of that is really important. So now to the bit that everyone's wanting to know. How much did I make during my first month of monetization on YouTube? So I have made $1,389.19. So this is a lot more than I was personally expecting, because I really thought it was going to be £50. And there's also a threshold that you have to reach before you can actually cash out your money, which is $100. So the money that I've made since October, I'm getting paid at the end of this month. So the money that I'll make this month, I'll get paid in December. How much you make depends on your CPM, and CPM is your cost per mile, and that means cost, how much YouTube pays you per every 1,000 views. So your CPM can depend on which countries your viewers are from. Obviously, the countries with the highest CPMs are the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, so mostly English-speaking countries. So if you speak English in your videos, obviously that's a huge advantage if you want a higher CPM. I looked through yesterday which videos of mine have the highest CPM. Ironically, it was my living in Korea pros and cons video. That video had the highest CPM, and I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna make more Korea content soon. Yeah, so my weight loss videos, they have a high CPM because that's a very specific topic and advertisers can target the people who are obviously clicking on that video to watch. So yeah, I'm like quite happy with how much I've made since last month. Obviously, it's not enough to live off just from that, but as a second income, I'm very happy with it. Thank you for everyone that's supporting and watching. I have to pay a big tax bill in January, so that's what it's going to go towards. If you really want to support me, please don't skip through the ads. Just watch the ads all the way through. Get a drink or get a snack while the ads are playing. So it really helps me out. If you have any more questions about YouTube growth, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Oh, I'm going to link my other YouTube growth video, my how to get to 1,000 subscribers, because I put a lot of advice into that video. So I will link it down in the description. So go watch that. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.